Are you ready to be entertained? Let's go!
Next by the man, yeah, who would've guessed it? Wanted to hear, I'll give you my all. I promise you now that I'll never fall. I won't drop, I won't quit, and I won't stop till I win. I'm more than just a broken kid. They call me Miles, I'm Spider-Man.
Welcome back, y'all. We are getting into The Walking Dead. This is season 5, episode 9. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Oh my God. I just remembered right now at this very exact moment that before we get into season 5, episode 9, that I promised you guys I forgot to watch the end credit, but then I found out there was an end credit in episode 8. So let's jump right now into the end credit of what happens in episode 8, and then I'll be right back with you to give you guys my viewpoint. Let's go! Oh, there's an X for X-Men. Morgan's here. I knew it was Morgan. Is this the school where the cannibals were? He's praying to candy bars? Okay, so now we've seen the end credit scene of the last episode. It was Morgan. I had a feeling it was Morgan. I think we're gonna, if there is another end credit scene, you guys can comment down below if there's going to be another. I think you guys said episode 16. Is there 16 episodes of the season? Maybe I just completely larger or, oh, there is a episode 16. So I think you guys said episode 16 has a end credit scene. Regardless, it's probably gonna be Morgan again. Morgan is apparently going to be a big loved character. I wonder if he's going to be as loved as Rick Grimes is, or damn near close to it, because he seems like he's gonna have his redemption arc of this show. Since we've seen him before, he actually saves Rick Grimes in the first damn place. We wouldn't know who Rick Grimes was without Morgan. And then we saw how he lost his son, talking about Morgan, and now I feel like we're going to get them back together. And not only did he lose his son, he lost who he was. It seems like he's on the path of finding him who he is again and reconnecting with Rick Grimes. My only thing is now, they're no longer going to Washington. So he saw that map that said, you know, come to Rick, we need Rick Grimes. So now he knows, I think this whole time he knew that he was following Rick Grimes. Why do I keep saying his last name with his first name? It just sounds better. So is he gonna go to Washington? Because I don't think that's where all of them are going. That's not where they're going, right? I don't think so. Are they? I don't think so. Regardless, I actually do not, oh, that's what happened. The last episode dealt with Beth and Beth's death. And I know a lot of people said like they got upset because of seeing Maggie's reaction. It was very emotional. We still all kind of agree that what Beth did was pretty stupid. Like, girl, if you were gonna stab that other lady, you should have stabbed her in the neck, but I digress. So now we're gonna be picking up in this episode with all of our people all together, emotionally distraught, upset. I'm kind of curious to see what Maggie's going to do now and how she's going to react, her personality, and how the group overall is going to cope with I think she's the youngest that's a lie. She's not the youngest member. Clearly, we got Judith. Judith's the youngest member, and we also have Carl, so regardless. But to see Maggie gone, how is the group going to cope? Because when we lost Bobblehead, the group seemed perfectly fine. I mean, we all got together for a little bit, we cried. You know, I think Queen Anne was the main main character that really suffered. The rest of the characters were kind of sad because they were with her at the beginning of the show, but they moved right along quickly, like to die. I was very excited when she died. But regardless, now I'm interested to see where we're going to go. Is this considered the ending half of season 5? I'm assuming. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. So let's jump right into this episode, y'all. So without further ado, let's jump into The Walking Dead and find out exactly what the show has got to give. House on the prairie, and there's a dog. Hey, dog. And it's a bird. Maggie.
We look not at what can be seen, but we look at what cannot be seen. Know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God.
She was gonna come with me. Outside Richmond, Virginia.
It was secure. It has a wall, homes, 20 people. A long trip, but if it works out, it's the last long trip we have to make.
And what if it isn't around anymore?
Then we find a new place.
Hey, Queen Anne. South Carolina.
It's better now.
What? And the ooh, and the ooh, 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 ooh.
5 miles.
Okay. We're getting close to where we're going.
Hey, Carol, we're halfway there. Just wanted to check the range.
So sorry, Carol. We're gonna go back so we can hear Carol in her full thing. I just saw Queen M and she's relaxing and we have to all do this together, y'all, so buckle up. Oh, hell, Queen M. Okay. Queen M, she's in the car. She's relaxing. Go Queen. I see you hate Chris. Hey Queen. I was also going to say something, and I can't remember what it was. So is Rick now like the leader again, like without them voting? Like Rick is pretty much the leader of this group, but or are they? Do you think that he is the leader currently right now, or is it that they're all kind of working together to try to make ends meet and try to accomplish whatever goal they're trying to accomplish? Because he's still giving me very leader, and I like this like full-on beard thing that he's also serving us all right now. Hair flip. Now let's go back and hear not Maggie, Carol, because I am so rude. I'm a very rude bitch.
Everybody's holding tight. Made it 500 miles. Maybe this could be the easy part.
I wanted to tell you something. Trade. It was the right play.
Went the way it had to. The way it was always going to.
Oh, the trade.
But it just made it so I didn't see anything except what I wanted. My dad always told Sasha and me that it was our duty, but with the news, something happens 1,000 miles away or down the block, change the channel. He didn't turn it off. He just kept listening to face it, keeping your eyes open.
Lost my dad in Atlanta. I think he would have liked yours. Still got a mom and a couple twin brothers.
I hope so too.
Pull into the woods. We'll go on foot. Stay off the road. Just in case.
Oh, my baby daddy in the back is a little upset today.
Through the trees, it might just look like part of the wreck.
It's this way.
So we saw all this in the beginning. Something bad about to happen.
Your people do this?
Wanted to. Must have.
You all right?
He can't walk. He cut his face.
They have spotters?
We built a perch on the truck. Sometimes it's out front.
Shrine
Not
will?
today.
Oh, grandfather clock. We love those. Oh, God. Oh.
Just wait.
Noah, hold up.
Y'all can catch up to him. He has a bad ankle. Aw.
It's all right. You gonna be with us now.
I'll get him.
I'm sorry, Noah. Truly am. We should see if there's anything we can use and head back.
Then what? They see us.
I'll stay with him.
Carol, copy?
We're here.
It's gone.
Clean shirt.
We'll figure it out.
We will.
You didn't think it would still be here?
Did you?
Right after, with Beth in the hospital, I saw that woman, Dawn. She didn't mean to do it. But I wanted to kill her. I remember I just wondered if it even mattered, one way or another. I don't know if I thought it would still be here, but Beth wanted to get him here. This was for her. And it could have been for us, too.
That was good. So yeah, so right there you saw that Rick was he's a little bit cold. You know, I was gonna say that all of this that's happening right now and that everything that all these characters are going through has clearly, and I don't know, I think I would be a villain. I'm just gonna be super honest with you guys. If all of this is happening and I lost all my family and friends, and I'm stuck walking around this world where people are just jerks, like, they're pretty bad too. And the dead are all over the place, and every time you find a little bit of hope, it gets destroyed by the dead, and chaos all over the place. I would turn so dark and demented and numb that I don't know if I would be able to even hang around this group, because I would be just destroyed. You ever heard, I think I said it in so many reactions, it only takes one bad day, which is a favorite quote of mine from, it's a Halloween comic from DC with the Joker. I think they also said that in The Dark Knight. But it only does take one bad day. And after all of this constantly happening, it would be this one day, maybe one of these situations where I'm like watching Everybody Hates Chris, whatever his name is in the show, I actually don't care. But watching how he's like super emotional and upset. And like a part of me was like, oh boy, stop crying because I'm so cold already. But another part of me would be like, this would have been my very bad day. He clearly, his twin brothers are dead. His mom and whoever else he's looking for, maybe his dog, maybe he had goldfish, they're all dead. And this would have been the moment I turned to the dark side. I'm just letting everybody know what time it is. If there's ever an apocalypse and we have one of these situations and you see me walking around the street and I'm not one of these walkers yet, steer clear of me. I'm a villain. I thought he was a white man. I said, what? He's black still. Let him cry in peace.
I wanted to die for what I lost, who I lost.
Karen?
I stepped out into a crowd of those things, take it all out on them, until they took me. I was there for Judith when she needed me. I saved her. I brought her back to her dad. And that wouldn't have happened if I had just given up, if I hadn't chosen to live. Noah, this isn't the end.
Is your fly undone?
Noah.
How can nobody catch this guy? Like, honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Give me a couple of leaps and I would be on top of this boy and bam, bam, bam. I know, it's clear that nobody actually wants to catch him. They just want, and why is he whispering? Maybe he thinks there's other walkers in here. Maybe there is. So Noah, I feel like what's gonna happen is Noah's gonna get somebody killed in this episode. And if it's not him, I'm gonna be livid. Unless it's Tyreese, which I wouldn't care that much. But I don't think Tyreese is going anywhere anytime soon.
I was thinking about that guy in the storage container. Now I made a stop. After the prison, on my trip, I got Maggie back. Things went okay. Losing Beth right after just finding out she's alive.
Don't smash the car.
I hadn't caught up with you yet. I wouldn't make a stop. We'd run right by, and I would have shot that woman dead. Right or wrong.
We need to stop. You can be out here too long.
Look, he's still trying to catch him. Move, he's already here.
This is my house.
Let him go inside.
We don't want to go in there.
Let him go. Took you forever to get him.
Let me see it.
Go ahead, Noah, go inside. Ooh, there's blood all over the place, Noah. I don't think you want to go inside. Noah, take us on a tour of your house. Ooh, damn. If he was crying before, he's gonna cry now. Oh, Jesus. Did she shoot herself in the head? with like a big ass bazooka.
I'm trying to get back somewhere.
Oh my God. What's he looking at? Twin brothers. Oh, he killed his brother. Oh, Tyreese got bit.
I'll get
Oh, Tyreese is gone because Tyreese was staring at the pictures. He was looking at the pictures. He was looking at pictures and probably thinking about him and his sister. Yo, I don't know why these people don't have clear the whole house, and then you see the two guys, and you see one is there. Where's the other one? Well, he probably thought it was the person behind the door. Oh, Tyreese is done. Oh, I'm kind of excited. But damn, we're losing a lot of people. You're done, Tyreese. Your story's over. Good luck. See you later.
At least 68 citizens of the Republic have been killed in 4 deadly attacks. The group has continued their campaign of random violence.
I had to tell you, ma'am. It was gonna be you. You think Gareth would have been able to follow you guys if you'd have just put a bullet in my brain? If I hadn't told them that you were there, maybe Gareth wouldn't have gone after you. Maybe they wouldn't be dead. Something about that would have changed things with Beth. Domino shit. Maybe you wouldn't be bit right now.
Man, that's bullshit. It went the way it had to, the way it was always going to.
If you didn't lie like a bitch, it might have changed things.
You have to earn your keep. You told me to do whatever you had to do to earn your keep. Remember that?
You remember that? You did. Oh my God.
It's better now, Tyreese. It is.
Not better now. You know damn well.
I'm convinced the writer of this show hates black men. I'm convinced. Who else died a brutal death? I don't think Bobblehead did. Bobblehead, we didn't really see it, did we? Who else died a brutal death? Because this guy, he's being chopped up. He's being chewed up, honey, for irritating us for all these seasons. Who else died a brutal death? You guys can comment down below that we know of, that we've seen besides Tyreese. It's some of the, I mean, you could add it. Don't talk about the villains. Let's talk about the heroes of the show or main characters of the show. Okay, never mind. Lori died pretty bad too. I guess like they just want to make characters who irritate us die very, very bad deaths. This is crazy. Wait until they find out about Tyreese.
We could put some of the garage doors together against the break. Park a car against them until we can break it back up.
This place is surrounded by a forest. There's no sightlines. Whoever, whatever, could be on top of us without us even knowing it.
We could start taking down the trees. We use them to build the walls up.
I saw trees, Queen M. She's like, never mind. We're over this place.
You said you wondered if it even mattered if you killed her or not. It doesn't matter if you had done it. Or if I had. That Daryl did, doesn't matter.
Ooh, they are giving up, y'all.
Eugene lied about a cure. But he thought of Washington for a reason. But he did the math and realized that Washington was the place where there'd be a chance. What if there are people there? Some place that we can be safe. We're 100 miles away. It's a possibility. Instead of just making it. Because right now, this is what making it looks like. Don't you want one more day with a chance?
When Queen M talks, I need everybody to speak up, speak loud, speak clear, so she understands. And so we understand. Because we are Queen Emites. And we don't have time for silence. We don't have time not to move. We don't have time for no action. Action is what we need at this moment. We are tired of people not putting in the work that is needed to overcome the living dead. We are tired of you guys being the Debbie Downer of this episode for 27 minutes and 51 seconds. We are tired of people not standing up and rising up to find a solution to the problem that we are at currently. We are tired of people limping, like Noah. We are tired of people being useless, like Tyreese. And now the biggest thing that Tyreese has is death. We get to enjoy Tyreese being the big baddie right before he dies. Because that's what he was. That's what he was giving 2.5 seconds ago. If he had that energy, if he got that motion in the ocean, then maybe he wouldn't be bit right now. So when Queen M speaks, I need you all to listen, pay attention, and give a response. Because the only response I hear are the what? Dead. Coming out of poison ivy. They're not as scared of catching poison ivy or touching poison oak. They're here on a mission to eat y'all. Now Queen N gave you a mission. Now what is it gonna be? Because we are not watching Mission Impossible. No. We are watching The Walking Dead. Now give it to me and give it to me hard. I mean, give it to me and give it to me well. I mean, give Queen M an answer. Look, she's upset now.
It's 100 miles away. We should go to Washington.
Wait until you guys get bad news. Tyreese is dead. What?
I got him.
What? Yeah, come on, Mr. Ooh. Go ahead, Mr. Limpy. Is this Beth? Oh, God. Sing to sleep, girl. Can they just cut off his arm, or is it too late?
It's okay, Tyreese. You gotta know that now.
It's okay that you didn't want to be a part of it anymore, Ty.
You don't have to be a part of it.
You didn't want to be part of it, but being part of it is being now.
Because he's gonna
Open your eyes.
Gonna be a
You don't
walker?
have to. Not if you don't want to. You don't. It's better now.
You told me during your keep. I had no idea what you were talking about, did you? Did you? I showed you. But did you adapt? That you would sit there in front of a woman who killed someone you loved, and you would forgive her.
Oh.
This is all there is. This is it. You know who I was talking to? I said I would do what I had to earn my keep. I know what happened and what's going on. I know everything that you were is dead. It's not over. I forgave her because it's not over.
Well, it's not over for her, but it's over for you.
I didn't turn away. I kept listening to the news so I could do what I could to help. I'm giving up. You hear me?
You're not?
I'm not giving up. People like me, they can't live. Ain't nobody gotta die today. You have to pay the bill.
He lost a lot of blood.
Hold it! Guys, go! One hit! Clean! Go!
Ah, damn! He's gonna survive?
Let's go! Let's go! Back! Can you use the back? I got it.
Ah, he dropped him right away.
If you believe that, then it's definitely gonna be you and the kid.
They got a jog.
You have to pay the bill.
He's not gonna make it, y'all.
The way it had to. The way it was always going to.
Beth, stop singing, girl. We're going through
You
stuff.
gotta hold on, man. Hold on.
I don't think they're gonna make it, y'all. When we first met Tyreese, we were like, oh, he's a big guy. He's gonna definitely do some damage in this show. And then he never ended up doing any damage. Now we're like, damn, Tyreese is a big guy. We can't even freaking save him because he's so freaking big.
Daryl, where's the car? We need to cauterize the arm, wrap it.
Who did all that? Cut their bodies in half like that. I listened to the news, he said.
Forces. There are disturbing reports of the beginning of their campaign that they label as an endless war against the
You sure?
It's okay, Tyreese. You gotta know that now. It isn't just okay. It's better now.
I'll be like, leave me alone. Oh God, he's gonna die. And that's what that was.
We look not at what can be seen, but we look at what cannot be seen. But what cannot be seen is eternal. A building from God. A house not made from hand.
Oh, thank God. Blue Beanie. They didn't bury with him? That's sad. Well. So that was a very sad episode. Well, not really. The ending was sad. Anytime, like, although I didn't like Tyreese as a character, I tried to like him. I just don't. But it was sad at the end. It doesn't matter who dies, even if I don't like them, it still like draws at your heartstrings. Cause you think, I don't know, for me, I just think about everybody that has died, and to see the reactions of the characters in the show to somebody that has passed away is like, it rips at my heartstrings. So they're very good at doing something like that, where they draw that emotion out of you, even if you didn't like Tyreese and his big bumbling body for no reason. He had a very nice body. Rest in peace to Tyrese's body, his mind, and his soul, I guess. Tyreese, the character, was one of those characters that I really, you know, dealing with the Walking Dead fans, a lot of them hyped Tyreese up. This is my personal opinion, y'all. Don't come for me in the comment section. But a lot of people hyped up Tyreese when he first, before he even came on the scene, when I was doing the reactions over there on the YouTube side of things. And said, like, oh, Tyreese is, you know, so characters are coming, is what they say. Characters are coming, you're gonna like them. It's a famous quote, I realized, since watching the show. And then when we got Tyreese and Sasha, I was more of a Tyreese fan than Sasha. I was like, oh, girl, I do not like this girl. And I don't know why I didn't like her. I can't really remember exactly what it was about Sasha, the character, that I was not a fan of. But I was all in for Tyreese. And because I thought he was going to be such a big, huge, pivotal character that was going to do some big damage by the looks of his body. Never judge a book by its cover, pretty much. You heard that saying before? So as we discovered more and more and more from Tyreese, I just was like, ugh, I don't like this character. And I never hated him, I just was never a fan of the character overall. And then, as I stated so many times, the people that were like jumping up and down about how Tyreese was a good character, they just disappeared from my channel. I said, where are ya? What's happening? But it also could be that because I just was very vocal about how I just didn't care much for the character, that they were like, yeah, you know what, there's no point in me even going back and forth with you about how this character is so good in their eyes and how I assumed he wasn't that great. Then we had pivotal moments in there when he forgave, well, I think the turning point for me was the whole Karen situation. Although I do know that there are people that will love this show and actually like Tyreese as a character, that understood his love, his infatuation for Karen, and then his grief for Karen. I never was one of those people, but I understood those people, and I respected their viewpoint as much as humanly possible. So moving right along, then he became even worse when the whole Karen situation, he was just doing things. So it's like, oh my God, he's like, here's the attention guy, like let's drag him along. And they keep bringing Tyreese along on these side missions, probably because he's a big guy, and they're like, yeah, maybe he's gonna snap out of it one day, and like actually help out. And then there were moments that he did, right? He was with Judith, he did that. So he was with Judith, kind of saved, would you consider yeah, I guess he saved Judith, right? But then he also almost put Judith and those other two kids in harm's way when he ditched them and was like, I'm gonna go, do whatever he was doing, and left to go find out what was going on with these voices or screams or whatever, and left the kids in the woods. Then he lied about killing the guy in the cabin who was trying to kill Judith and put a knife to Judith's neck or head. So there was those situations that, you tried to be like, okay, I'm gonna forgive the character, like the character again, and then he did dumb shit like that. Then also, he was the voice in Daryl's head, and be like, oh, there are good people in this world. Absolutely not. There's no good people in this world, except for our group that we're following, and they even have gray areas. And you need to have gray areas when you're in an apocalypse full of the dead, and the living are more dangerous than the dead are. So you need to not have gray areas. You need to be dark. You need to be dark and care about those that you respect and those that you trust. And that was something that Tyreese just could not cross over from. He just was like, you know what? I'm kind of confused why they kept taking him and why he wasn't with this priest. Him and the priest would have made a new church. He could have been getting the wood for the church. He could have been cutting up the wood for the cross. He could have been writing the Bible with the priest, but no, he wanted to keep going on these side missions and do whatever he was doing. And then whispering into Daryl's ears, I'm just making this part up. And now Daryl wants to be like Tyreese. Oh, we don't have to kill. Yeah, you do. You do gotta kill. You gotta kill, Daryl. You gotta kill. But now we got Tyreese out of the picture. Hopefully Daryl will go back to being Daryl. Then here, this episode was one of these episodes where they gave you the beginning, which was gonna tie in throughout the entire episode. I didn't know what they were showing in the beginning of this episode. I said, I don't know what's happening, child. I thought we were gonna have another flashback moment, but we were not. We were gonna go over here and experience Everybody Hates Chris's town, where he was gonna go to with Beth. And both of those characters would have died in that town, because there's absolutely no way Beth would have been able to sustain all of the bullshit that Everybody Loves Chris was going through. I understood his emotions. I understood it when he ran to the house. He's like, I gotta go to my house. I just don't understand how nobody could catch him. Rick couldn't catch him. Queen M couldn't catch him. Who else is there? Tyreese couldn't catch him. My baby daddy, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 18. He couldn't catch him. Nobody could catch him. The guy with the limp who couldn't run. Nobody could catch him. But it's fine. Apparently, he's a track runner. So he raced to the house. Tyreese is like, let me go in first. Which was like, at this point, it doesn't matter if either one of you go in first, because you're both useless. If you want to really break it down. I hope that what's crazy is this show, we bring in a black character, we get rid of a black character, or a black man character, we take it out. I don't remember, I'm trying to think, we haven't replaced really Beth with, another character that's going to sing a song. So even in death, Beth is singing. She would be a great angel. So then Tyreese gets bit, and I actually understood that moment of him being bit. I don't think it was a dumb moment. It's kind of realistic, where Tyreese was like looking at I don't know if he was looking at the one part, he was looking at the twin brothers being like thinking about him and his sister, and then him, and then he's thinking about Everybody Hates Chris or Noah. And then he probably was like, wait, if there's one here, where's the other one? Is it the one behind the door? Who the hell was behind the door? It's probably what he was thinking. Then he turned around and got bit. And all it takes is one bite and you're screwed. And it was good to see all our dead characters come around Tyreese to bring him to the dark side or the light side, whichever side he's going to go on. But he was exiting stage left, and they were there to accompany him. So that was good. Bye! But they did give us, once again, the emotion with the song and, like, the visual effects and seeing everything. And now now Sasha and Maggie probably have a closer bond, because they both lost their siblings. They both lost the last person, it seems, that was related to them. They're gone. So at this point, that very bad day would have definitely hit, and I would have been killing hoes left and right. So Tyrese's chapter, his story is closed. His everything is over with. I'm kind of excited not to see a Bloom Beatty anymore. But I'm kind of sad also because I feel like that character has so much potential, and we just weren't going to give it to him. We were not going to go back and try to revive his character from being a promising character. We were just going to keep going downhill and then leaving him very stagnant. I felt like he didn't have a storyline. His storyline was gone, and now he's gone, so we don't have to worry about a storyline. But now we have Noah, and Noah seems like he's going to bother me. I don't know what we're going to do with Noah. I don't know what we're going to do with this group, but apparently we're going to go to Washington, D.C., which is going to put us back on track with Morgan, because Morgan's going there as well. So I'm excited to see, and I felt bad for Queen M when she had that moment where Queen M was trying to uplift Baby Daddy 1, Baby Daddy 2, but even as hard as she was trying to uplift them, then we had a really sad moment at the end, pulling Tyreese out the car, and she had to put a knife to his head so he wouldn't come back. Rest in peace to Tyreese. You were a promising character, but you failed us. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment down below, and until next time, I'm off this.